अपनी टीम के लिए काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हूँ क्योंकि इस साल टीम काफ़ी अच्छा हुआ है और हमारे कोच संजय सर जो इस साल ज्वाइन किए हैं आरसीबी, उसके लिए मैं काफ़ी एक्साइटेड हूँ। उनसे काफ़ी सीखने को मिलेगा इस
Just Sanjay's going to give us a bit of a rundown around the structure of the nets and how we're going to set up some scenarios.
We'll start first with the net session, wherein you'll bat in pairs, so only 4, so you can hit as many balls as possible. What the intention behind that is, obviously you get warmed up, but also we would like to just get a peep in as to what your setup is and stuff like that. Yeah, first of all, I'm very glad and happy that I've come back to Bangalore and Chinnaswamy, where I have a lot of memorable moments. And again, getting an opportunity to work with players of the caliber of Virat, ABD, and all the younger guys, all the young Indian uncapped domestic players. I think that I can relate to them really well, and it will be very satisfying that if I can help them make better players. And in that process, if they are able to manage to win a couple of games for the team, I think it will give me great satisfaction. In a tournament like IPL, you do not really get that amount of time for working on the skill aspects of a particular player. But camps like these, wherein you do not really have the pressure of the matches approaching or a lack of time. Here, what you could do is that you could spend a lot of time. Literally, in the last 2 days, we only had 3 batters, so they would have ended up batting 1,000-1,200 balls, and we, they underwent through various scenarios, various challenges, and various situations which are going to be very close to what they are going to encounter in match situations. So, from that perspective, I believe there were a lot of learnings, and if the players are able to transfer these learnings into match situations, I'm pretty sure that they learn a couple of points for the team. Great guys. Watching a video, you do not really understand the person, because in coaching it is very critical is not only look at the player but also look at the person as a whole, and try and understand his mind, try and understand his character, his behavior patterns, and what his personality is like, and then try and develop a good rapport so that there is two-way communication. And once you achieve that sort of a balance, that sort of a trust level between the coach and the player, then you can expect that relationship or that partnership will yield results. So that is a major difference when you look at players in a video format, and when you look at them close quarters, interact with them, spend a lot of time off the field as well.
Nice. We'll ask the spinners to bowl slightly back of a length, but instead, most times it goes unpunished. So try and hit that boundary, try and hit that gap so that you get a boundary.
The best way to make them feel comfortable is that to make them uncomfortable in practice. So we try and throw them in deep end, make really challenging outcome-based scenarios, try and challenge them in terms of pace, in terms of the areas that they could hit the ball, what are their go-to shots, which are the shots that they're going to play under pressure. So take a lot out of how they think, and make sure that they have at least a mental map as to how they are going to perform and how they are going to react when they encounter match situations.
Yeah, lot of good things. Every individual is different, and you might now have understood your areas of scoring runs against a particular plan. And what you can actually do in your free time is that you can note it down, saying that okay, with this field, this could be the bowler's plan. These are my strike rotation options. these are my boundary options. It's always good to write it down so that it stays there as a record. So well done, and I'm really impressed with your skill set. Fabulous.
Thanks, guys. Very good.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.